Hello everyone and welcome to the next part of my Let's Play. It's now summer 1st, so we're going to get this scene where the sprites are going to give me the blue feather. So here they are. Part of the reason they give it to you is because these two are fighting over it. And then Flat comes to you because, you know, these two are fighting over it and they don't know what to do. You know, he says that he found it, so it should belong to him. Then, yeah, he explains that you're supposed to give the blue feather to someone that you like. So then he thinks, okay, it's probably better to give it to the farmer so he can give it to somebody that he likes. But of course, those other two are not happy. The Japanese names are David and Ebony. So yeah, Flat just takes initiative and he puts it in your cabinet. Okay, so, you know, there should be... Are you with the person that you love right now? And he says no. Okay, you know, I hope you can find somebody that you'll be happy with forever. And then, you know, of course, they run away. Then in comes Takakuta. And yeah, he says, oh, okay, you know, it's in the cabinet at home. And then he asks, where did I buy it? It's an old story. If you get a blue feather and give it to the person that you like, then if they accept it, you can get married and everybody will be happy. And he says that he never found the blue feather before, which maybe is why he is not married. Yeah, so this scene, you always see it. You guys know I've done several like tests and things like that. Yeah, you always get this scene no matter what on September 1st. So in this game, you don't have to buy the blue feather. You don't have to do anything crazy. It just always comes to you through that cutscene. And then if you like somebody, then you could try to give it to them, and then maybe they'll accept it. And then, yeah, if you don't give it to anybody, then on the last day of the year, somebody will come to your home. Yeah, I have several videos about that. Okay, so here are my sheep. I have a male one and a female one. So, yeah, they're good because they'll always give you wool. And then, yeah, well, hopefully they'll have a baby together, and then we'll have a bunch of sheep. Can make a lot of money. Okay, but I still have my cow, so I'm still going to be milking my cow every day as well. Again, like even later in the game when we have more animals, I like to be in the habit of milking my cow. Like one of the first things that I do, because they're on a timer and you can't milk it again for another 10 hours. Okay, it's the 1st, so we got 2 new quests. And Matthew, he wants a like a turnip, and then he's going to give me milk for it. And then Lumina, she wants something that you can only make from a recipe, and you actually okay, so let me look at my inventory right quick. Yeah, so usually I'll see what quests the villagers have, and then based on that, I will then go to Vesta's farm and then try to make, you know, whatever they want. If it's just a crop, or if it's a recipe, then I'll have to, you know, get the recipe's ingredients. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get those for the turnip. I think it's called a turnip, like a radish. Like even in English, I don't really fully understand the difference between some of the ground vegetables. Okay, so here he's going for his run. Here is the beach. Yeah, I don't know if I spent much time on the beach. Like there's a few events that happen at the beach. Like this is where you meet Cody, and then also a few of the festivals they take place here. But other than that, like there's not forageables on the beach. You can just go fishing. So yeah, I think it would have been cool if they had like seashells or something wash up on the beach every now and again. But I've never had anything like that happen in my game. So there's not really much reason to go to the beach unless you are fishing. Like I said before, there's slightly different fish depending on where you go fishing, the river or the ocean or a pond. Okay, and then every time it tells you how big it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Vesta's farm to get the ingredients for that recipe. And I think it's the same thing. Like I think Matthew wants the turnip or whatever, and then Lumina, she wants a recipe that's made with the turnips. So yeah, I'll try to plant some more seeds. It's summer, first day of summer, so yeah, I should be able to plant some new crops and then start watering them every day. Let's see, what ingredients do I have right now? Looks like I have watermelon and strawberry, and then I don't have any seeds. I just have bird feed. Yeah, so I'm going to have to run to the store and then see what type of summer crops I can plant. I'll definitely get some of those turnips, and then we'll see what else we can get. So yeah, then every time you talk to them, they're always going to ask you for that thing. Okay, I guess he's not going to sell me seeds. Yeah, like because there's 3 of them, sometimes it's like the... Oh, she's not going to sell me anything either. I guess I have to go to Cecilia. One good thing is that they're not closed like any day of the week, like in some farming sims. Okay, so we're looking here. Okay, see, there it is. Get 6 turnip seeds. That should be more than enough. Thank you, Cecilia. So yeah, then I can go back to my farm and plant those. In the beginning of the game, there's not really so much reason to use fertilizer. It does make your crops sell for more. And then some of the villagers like it more when you give them high quality crops. But if you're just completing a quest, like it's not like in some games where it's like, the better quality, the more stuff you'll get or anything like that. So you might as well just give them like the lowest quality thing that you can. Okay, so now we can plant these turnip seeds, and then we'll be able to complete the 2 quests from Lumina and Matthew. Yeah, the one thing I really like about this game is that the farming aspects of it, they're all really smooth. As you can see, like I don't have to even move my character. I can just keep pushing the button to water, and then he just automatically goes to the next one that needs watering. It's usually pretty good. Like sometimes he'll do like a funky thing where it'll jump somewhere that I don't want it to. So you do kind of have to watch where the square is. But yeah, in general, it's really good. So you don't have to worry too much about it. You can just keep pushing the watering button. Okay, let me just check my recipes to make sure I have that recipe in this file. Okay, yeah, see, it's just 1 turnip. So summer 1, the 2 quests that you get, it's just, all you have to do is make sure that you plant at least 2 turnips, and then you can you can make the recipe and you can give it to Matthew, and then you've completed both the quests. As usual, we're going to be turning the milk into milk soup, so that way we can sell it to Van. Okay, we got an event, and it's Nami coming to the farm. Okay, so she says, I didn't come here because like I had specific business with you. Can I look around the farm? You can say no, or you can say it's okay, you can do what you want. Really? Okay, then I'll just, take a little stroll around your farm. I think people had said that, like in previous games, Nami was difficult to date, but I found in this game, like all of the female marriage candidates, they're all really easy to get their heart levels up. Because, like, you see in this game, like, I didn't even really do anything for Nami, and I'm already seeing her heart scenes. Like, I feel like I hardly even talked to her, and now I'm seeing her heart scenes. Okay, so she's said the ranch is interesting, and now she's going home. So yeah, a few of the marriage candidates, they'll come and like look around your farm. Yeah, and from these play files, like I really have to say, the hardest to date is definitely Cody. Matthew is probably the second hardest, and then everybody else is like really easy. Okay, so here is the scene between Gustafa and Nami. It's kind of funny that I've gotten back-to-back scenes with Nami. Okay, so Gustafa is saying hello to her. It's really nice to watch the water flowing down the river. What's up with you? Nothing. If you need something, you can tell me. And then he asks, are you feeling unwell? No. Your face looks a little red. Do you have a fever? You're persistent. Don't worry about me. Well, it's time to go home. And then he says, Nami. And he's pulling out an apple. Take care. And I guess he's giving her an apple because, like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, that type of thing. But yeah, I think in this game, you just, there's one rival scene like this, but then nothing else happens. Like, there's no way to make them actually start dating. Unless it's like a really hidden mechanic. But yeah, I think there's just one rival scene with some of the marriage candidates. Okay, see, today, Cody, he's like walking around and everything. So hopefully in the summer it's easier to catch him walking around. So it should be really easy to give him flowers. Okay, let's whip out some flowers. Are these for me? Yes. Okay, yep, and he's accepting the flowers. So that's good. Hopefully we can get some more scenes with Cody and not Nami. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so we still have to talk to Nina, give Nina a flower. She's going on a walk with her husband. They usually go on a walk every morning. So let's talk to her first. It's a beautiful flower. Can you give it to me? Yep, here you go. And then her husband, usually trailing behind her. So yeah, he likes like the edible, forageable things, so I can give him this one. Although, even in my other play file, like, I don't really think befriending him does that much. In this game, it's kind of funny because, like, some people, after you befriend them, they'll give you a recipe or they'll give you, like, a unique item you can't get anywhere else. And then other people, it just seems like they don't do, like, next to anything. Also, who you become friends with, it also kind of affects your child. It affects, like, their interests and the things that they can get better at. So that doesn't really matter so much on your first playthrough, but if you want to see more scenes in consecutive playthroughs, then you will kind of have to take care who you become friends with, because it's going to affect different things as the game goes on. But there are some people that, I think you just always be friends with them, like Daryl. because then you can get the seed maker for free. And then there's specific people for specific traits that you want your kid to have. So if you become friends with like Ramona, like in my other play file, she gave me a sheet of music, which you can use to make your child go down the path of being a musician. I do think it'll be kind of interesting in this game to, because there's a lot of different ways certain scenes can go down, depending on like who your child is, and then what their interests are. Because it seems like, at least with Gustafa, like he really wants, his kid to become musically inclined. So I don't know what it's like if you, really try to. Okay, Takakuda's. Okay, good. My male chicken has come. So now when my chicken lays eggs, there'll be a chance for the egg to be fertilized, which it not only sells for 50 gold more, but we can also use it to make more chickens, which of course will then make us a lot more money, because then we can have a full pen full of chickens. Okay, so hug and nudge him. Even though that's actually one thing I don't know about chickens, like for the male chicken, I don't even know if his heart level does anything. The only thing I could think is that maybe it would make the chance for there to be a fertilized egg increase. So it will be nice to him anyway. But yeah, one of the first things I think it's good to get early on is the fertilizer maker, because then you can plant a whole bunch of fodder on your farm for essentially free. And you can also use the fertilizer to make your crops higher quality. Okay, so we haven't done the stuff with Daryl yet, so I'm going to run back to Daryl's house. It's like 3 days in a row Takakuda pried me away from talking to Daryl right away. Okay, so let's go in and talk to Daryl, see what he's up to. Okay, still no seed maker, maybe tomorrow. Let's give him a couple more fish. Here's fish number 1. But yeah, like I was saying, some people it's really easy to befriend them if they can accept 2 gifts a day, because then you can just like this give them 2 gifts in a row, and then it's really easy to raise their heart level. But then there are other people who it's a lot harder because they only accept 1 gift. One person who I think is the hardest to befriend is like Van. In my other play file, I've like found that he likes the crystals, but yeah, it's like he'll accept it once, but then he won't accept it like again. If I try to give it like the next time I meet him, he still won't accept it. So I have to like switch it to a different thing. So I don't know if like he doesn't accept the same gift twice in a row or what exactly his deal is, but it's hard to become friends with Van in this game. Okay, so it's afternoon. So in this game, we're going to be watering our crops twice a day. So here I am watering my crops a second time. But yeah, if anybody knows a better way to become friends with Van, you guys can let me know. But for me, I don't think it's very easy. I'm in my other play file, like I'm finally maybe just about to become friends with him. Like get his friend level up to the part where it gets to the pink. Okay, so now I can, yeah, in this game you also get hungry, so you sometimes have to eat food. But yeah, I've always found I find the meter in this game strange, because it's like, it's easy to forget about, but then it's like, suddenly your character will say that he's hungry. And so I think different, sometimes an event will fill you up, and then sometimes you have to eat something. So like there's like 2 festivals that deal with eating, and I think after those it's like you get like full like the hunger meter. So yeah, and then the dog, you can see now that I've been training him for a while, now he can do a full circle. Yeah, the more you train your dog, like the better it does the different tricks. But the funny thing is that I don't know what else training your dog will do. Like, I'm kind of scared that it does nothing except, make the tricks look better when you do it on the farm with him. Because in this game, Pooey, he never tries to steal the food that you leave in the refrigerator. So in the original game, it was like if you trained your dog and then your dog would fend off Murray if Murray tried to come and steal things from your farm. But because they changed Murray into Pooey, that doesn't exist in this game anymore. So one side effect is that now maybe training your dog does nothing. um, but yeah, I mean, maybe later on I'll find out that it does something. But as of right now, I kind of think maybe training your dog is kind of pointless. As your dog likes you more, he will follow you around more. But yeah, that's not really something crazy good. Okay, let's see what recipes I can make right now. Yeah, in the beginning of the game, there's not really that much you can make. I think today I forgot to talk to the sprites. I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow, because if you talk to the sprites, they'll give you new recipes. Okay, so I haven't really spent that much time at nighttime in the valley, so I thought tonight I will kind of run around the valley, and then you guys can see what it looks like, after the sun goes down. I'll also talk to a few people. Here's Daryl. Yeah, so you see, like, all of the girls, I hardly talk to them that much, and they're all, like, really high heart levels. Yeah, in this game, it's so easy to get the girls' affection level up. Yeah, a lot easier than in the original game. Yeah, and some people said they like just watching the characters walk around. You can see Molly, she has like a really different walking gait as opposed to other people. Like here's Chris. I kind of thought Chris would be like a little bit faster of a walker. I think I remember like in the beginning, the original game, like she was always like running around because she has to go to the city and go to work. But yeah, she still does go to the city on most days, so you can't talk to her most of the time in the daytime. But you see now it's 6:30, so she's back at her home. Yeah, I think I told you guys before, I just really like Daryl's home. It looks even cooler at nighttime because it's dark, and so the light, like, it pops out more. Yeah, I was just gonna try to look down the well, but yeah, you can't really see down there because of the angle that it's at. Okay, it looks like this is Hugh. Okay, so now it's 7, and I guess it's like the sun has gone down, so the sky has turned purple, and you can see all the street lights are on. People have turned their house lights on. Oh, okay, my character's hungry again, so I have to eat something. Okay, then my hunger meter goes away. Yeah, I thought Hugh would go home. Okay, so yeah, some people said they like to check out the tavern at night. I mean, this game is just a cafe, but there's nobody here right now. I still haven't unlocked the milk drinking game in any of my playthroughs. So yeah, I'm still trying to get that unlocked. I might just like look up online how to do it. Because yeah, I haven't just stumbled across it yet. Okay, looks like there's some foraging things I didn't pick up. I think some characters, they're probably going to be night owls. Okay, so it looks like Cody's not here. Yeah, some of the people probably like to stay up later, and others of them like to go home earlier in the day. Let's see, where is Cody? Okay, looks like he's like all the way at the top of the river. Here's Patrick or Casey. But yeah, I really do like how beautiful everything looks at night. See, now it's 8, and the purple is now turned into like a really dark blue in the sky. Elderly people are going home. Yeah, I wish there were a few more things to do, like especially if they had like activities, like more reasons to stay up late at night. Um, but yeah, like most of the farm stuff, you can do that in the day. So I guess maybe if you want to socialize, you can be doing that at nighttime. But it's not like you can chop down trees right now. Okay, looks like we got a cutscene. Um, this cutscene, okay, it's with the sprites again. And they're going to be talking about the pond and about the goddess. Oh, yeah, talking about the goddess. Is the goddess here? It seems like Forgotten Valley doesn't have enough beauty to bring her back. I think this is just a reference to like the other games that have that what do you say, dynamic. Okay, I guess the valley isn't good enough to bring her back. It's no good. It's no use. Okay, so we'll keep doing our best. Yeah, let's do our best to bring back the goddess. But yeah, I don't think she's in this game unless like she's hidden somewhere really, really hidden really well, because I haven't bumped into her in any of my playthroughs. But yeah, maybe she's hidden really deep in this game. But yeah, actually, I think that scene is just a reference to the older games, like the other Harvest Moon games, where you could, collect enough magical notes and then summon the goddess or something like that. But I'm pretty sure she's not in this game. Like, she's not in the encyclopedia, which lists all of the characters. So I don't think it's possible to see the goddess in this game. Okay, so there's Cody. It looks like he's walking home now. It's about 9:30. Yeah, I guess Cody's more of like a night owl. If you guys remember, like in the mornings, he wakes up a bit later than some of the other people. Okay, so now we kind of saw the valley at nighttime. Let's walk outside just to see if it triggers an event, and no. Sometimes, yeah, if you like go in and outside of your house, you can trigger an event, but yeah, I guess not today. Okay, so now we're going to go on to Summer 2. Check myself out in the mirror. Yeah, it was just a rumor that if you check yourself in the mirror a whole bunch of times, that Van will sell more things to you. Also, that maybe you could become friends with Van. So I'm just going to be trying both of those things to see if he sells me anything different from my other playthroughs. Yeah, they do say different things when you check the mirror. Like you can check, it kind of will tell you like your status. And it also kind of reflects like the time of day it is. Okay, so I'm gonna let my chickens out. I'm gonna let my cows out. As usual, we're going to be milking the cow first thing. Here's Lynn. Lindis living on the plains. Oh, so it looks like, okay, here's Jackie. When she looks really big like this, it means that it means that she is ready to be sheared. So we can sell this wool right away and make a ridiculous amount of money. Okay, so I'm going to nudge her. Their happiness level, it should raise their wool levels. So you want to keep your sheep happy. Try to get their heart level up. And then, of course, we have watering. I'll just glide along and, just water all of them. Don't have to even move the joystick at all. You can just push the watering button again and again, and bam, they all get watered. See, I'm hungry again. It seems like some things, like they fill you up more than others. The forageable things, they don't really fill you up that much, and neither does this milk soup. But yeah, it does take it away for at least like 12 hours or so. Okay, this one is sleeping, so I made sure not to nudge it. Sometimes I make that mistake anyway. See, look here, 3,000 for this wool. 3,000. Like, that's the cost of a sheep that you can sell its first. Its first, the first time you shear it, you already make the money back. So it's like a really good investment. So now every time I, go to shear the sheep, it's just going to be pure profit. I got everything back that I invested already. And I have a male and female one, so yeah, it should be money making time this playthrough. But yeah, my first playthrough I didn't get sheep immediately and I regretted it. So this one, definitely doing the sheep thing. Okay, so yep, there's my new recipe. As I've been saying, every day you should go to talk to the sprites because they're going to give you those recipes. Yeah, and then here is Carter. Every morning he goes outside and does his morning exercises. He's a really healthy guy. Okay, running around the river. Yeah, if you want to go to the archaeological site, you also have to wait until 10 a.m. So it's too early to go right now. And you also can't do it on the 3rd and the 8th when... oh, look, there's another animal. Again, in this one, I haven't found the animals... haven't found out what they do. Like, I think they're just there to, like, look cute. And, they do look cute. Okay, it seems like this neighborhood has become his home. Okay, so we have a few more things that we can forage. But yeah, I know a lot of people, they kind of thought that in the original game that you could, like, tame the wild animals if you did the correct things. But, in the olden days of gaming, everybody kind of thought, there's crazy ways and crazy secrets in the game, and then you try for hours and hours and realize that it's actually not in the game. Yeah, I don't think you can get any of the pets except for dogs and cats in this one. And yeah, you get the cat in year 2. Ramona gives it to you. The jury's still out on whether or not you have to become Ramona's friend. Right now, I kind of think that you don't have to be her friend. Because some people have said that they hardly ever talk to her and they still got the cat. So, but Ramona is a good one to befriend if you want to have your daughter become a musician, or you want your son to become a musician, because she'll give you some stuff that'll make your child like music more. Okay, so here's Cody. We're going to try to give him some flowers, but he's just standing there with his arms crossed, so guess no flowers for him right now. But yeah, I'm going to try to unlock his heart scenes in this game, so hopefully we get to see those one of these days. But yeah, like I said, he's one of the more difficult ones to get his heart level up, probably the most difficult. You see, I've been putting forth a lot of effort, and, he's still not super keen on me, so I'm going to have to keep working on that. Okay, so now is the time of day when it's like you can kind of choose what you want to do. You could go fishing, you could go to the archaeological site, you could just skip 6 hours ahead by going to the city. Yeah, why don't I do a little bit more fishing? And then the fish, you can give them as gifts to the villagers, or you can just sell them to Van, or you can set up a shop in the town, and then people who are walking by, you can sell it to them. And then when you're selling things to the people, you can choose to sell it to them for a little bit cheaper, and if you do that, it's supposed to raise your friendship level with them a little bit. The only kind of annoying thing about that, though, is that then you're left with like a strange amount of money. In video games, like, you like to have your gold end in 0 or 5. But if you start selling stuff on the street and you sell it to, like, raise their friendship level, then, yeah, you're going to end with, like, an odd number. And nobody likes that. Okay, so here is Ramona. There's also supposed to be a kitchen, mini game like here where you're like making food, but I also have not unlocked that in any of my play files. That's another thing that I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. But I've never really become friends with Tay and did I call her? Somebody on my last video commented that I kept calling Ruby Ramona, and I think maybe I just did it again. Sorry about that. Yeah. Ruby or Lou, those would be her names. But yeah, I haven't really become friends with them, so I think maybe that's how you unlock one of those mini games. Also, maybe if you're friends with Rock, maybe that's how you unlock the drinking mini game. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that, and I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I'm also kind of worried to become friends with Rock too soon because I don't want to end up, marrying him in this play file. If you watched one of my other videos, you'll know that he's one of the choices that you have at the end of the year if you haven't talked to any of the marriage candidates. So yeah, you could just go to sleep every single day and then still get married to Rock. Otherwise, it'll just ask you, otherwise it'll ask you to choose who you want to marry. Okay, so yeah, there's different fish here in the pond versus the river. Let's see, so it's almost 1 o'clock, so we've timed it almost perfectly, which means that we can go in and talk to Daryl. Okay, it's 1 just now, so we can run in. Oh snap, moo 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 moo. This should be the scene where he gives me seed maker, moo moo moo. That's what he's saying. I'm not just randomly saying moo moo moo. That's strange, absolutely ridiculous. The secret of my research must be perfect. Where can I get more information? Oh, look. Okay, so he has the new invention, and then he's thinking about it. Okay, I developed something new. It's a seed maker. Someone might have stolen the idea for the seed maker from me. But I want to show the world the wonders of the seed maker. That's it. I want to give this to you. Great. This works out best for everybody. So we can test his experiment for him, and we get a free seed maker. Okay, I'll go back to the library. After all, there's research to be done. So yeah, that's how you guys get the free seed maker. So yeah, how it works in this game is you have to have the fruit or vegetable, and then you can put it in there, and then you have to wait. I forget how much time it is. I'll probably check that in a little bit. And then yeah, you can get 1 fruit or vegetable, and then it can become 2 seeds. So yeah, it's not, you won't lose money doing that. Unless like you make a mistake where you turn the crop into seeds and then you plant it again, but then the seasons change, and then yeah, you could lose money that way. But yeah, I think it's really good for like hybrid crops. You can unlock the hybrid crops in year 2, and then you can use the seed maker to get even more hybrids. Okay, I guess I already hugged my sheep for the day. Yep, okay, both of them were hugged already. Let's see about the cow. Did I hug the cow? Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, so the box is blue and big, which means that there's something in there. But yeah, you can unlock achievements. They'll also tell you, okay, you've caught a bunch of different types of fish. But yeah, like they don't give you any prizes for doing the achievements. It's not like Pioneers of Olive Town, where in Pioneers of Olive Town, once you get the achievements, like you'll always get a little reward. In this game, it's just like the sprites congratulate you for doing something like that. Okay, so yeah, that is the animal things. Okay, so my tomatoes are ready to be harvested. This is one of the few games where it's like tomatoes, you just harvest them once and then that's it. You don't get to keep harvesting them again and again. Just one and done. So yeah, now I have all those tomatoes. So if I go over here to the seed making machine, see, when you do this, it's like they go one at a time. Okay, and then hi. So now, okay, look, it says 19 hours, and then the seeds will be ready. Yeah, I just threw them all in there just for the heck of it. Yeah, crops in this game, at least in the early game, they don't really give so much gold. I mean, I can sell the wool for 3,000, but if I just sold all those tomatoes, like, you know, it's not going to be that much. And, you know, you have to put a lot of time and effort into the crops. Whereas, you know, with the sheep, it's just like you let them outside and they graze. So yeah, that's why some people think that maybe they're going to patch this game and make it so that wool is maybe worth a little bit less. I think some of the fruits and vegetables they could sell for a little bit more and it would be fine. I still haven't decided if I like the way that the fruit works in this game. You can see in this play file I didn't really, I haven't really, you know, tried to buy a bunch of different types of fruit seeds. There's actually several reasons for that. Number one, the fruit trees, it's like they give you a bunch of fruit for a few days, but then the rest of the year they don't. So it's only one season, and it's actually not even a full season that they give you fruit. And then the other reason why I haven't gotten any fruit things is because, yeah, in this game I'm just going to sell my cow because she started to get the low quality milk, and I just want to like go gung-ho getting sheep. Okay, so this is an unfertilized egg, so I'm just going to sell it. Oh yeah, so the other reason that I'm not getting fruit trees right now is because sometimes the villagers, they're going to give us fruit seeds for completing quests. I know especially like later on, it's like almost like every single type of fruit trees, there's going to be quests where they give you fruit seeds for free. So yeah. Also, I think if you wanted to do fruit trees, what you should do is like plant them the season before. So this one has flowers. That was just the one that was for free given to me. And then actually, I think you should just chop it down after it's done harvesting the first time. After it's done giving you the fruit the first time, because they take up a lot of space. It's 9 slots, and you don't really have that much farmland in this game. So, I mean, unless like you're not really going to do that much farming. So yeah, I'll just get this milk the last few times. But this milk, it's not really, like you can't sell it because it's too low quality. Although you can sell it like in town and you can sell it to Van, but it's not worth that much money. So also if you have like a butter maker and a cheese maker, you can't turn the lowest quality into cheese. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's my dog. The more he likes you, the more he's gonna like follow you around. And then these tricks, you can see now when I have him walk in a circle, he does it like he does a full circle. Okay, I'm gonna look in the mirror again because tomorrow is the day that Van is coming. So yeah, gonna make sure I look in the mirror a few more times, and then tomorrow we're gonna go see Van, and then hopefully he rewards us for looking in the mirror a bunch of times. Might be unlikely, but you know, we can hope, right? Okay, so I think I'll do one more day as a part of this playthrough, and then yeah, I'll just do one more day, otherwise the file gets too big. I record these videos on my laptop, so my laptop is like my laptop is like, it gets full if I have too many files. Yeah, like I have an external drive, but I don't know. I don't really like to use it because then you have to worry about like have to get it like convert it two ways because it's like a, I don't know if all laptops are like this, but mine is like you just have the USB-C. It doesn't even have a USB port, so then I have to use like an additional adapter. It's a whole thing. So yeah, I try to keep these these Let's Plays at around 1 hour. I think after I complete today, it'll be about 1 hour. Okay, so we can see again, like the sheep in this game, they give you wool pretty quickly. Yeah, and that's another 3,000 right there. So I think this play file, I should be making pretty good money by the end of this year. If this is successful, then you guys can do that in your playthroughs as well. If it fails, then you guys will also know, okay, guess that's not what I want to be doing. But yeah, I think sheep are the way to go. So, okay, so now I can also make the sheep pregnant. That right there was just like getting your sheep pregnant, and then you can pick whether you want it to be, an animal on your own farm, or if you get one from the city, he'll just like borrow it from the city, but then the price is a little bit high. So yeah, once you get 2 sheep, then you can just make like an unlimited number of sheep. And you actually don't even have to do that manually, even if you don't, say you want them to get together, then sometimes they'll just do it on their own. Don't think too much about that sentence. So yeah, the tomato seeds are almost ready, not quite, but we'll get that. We'll be getting those tomato seeds soon. Okay, Minnie's taking a little nap. But yeah, today is van day, so pretty soon we're going to get to see what Van has at his shop. Yeah, the clothing that he sells, it's kind of lackluster. Good morning, Chris. It's kind of lackluster, so hopefully there's some secret ways to get other clothing. Okay, here's Dr. Hardy. He's just visiting. He likes to check up on the old people in the town, but he lives in the city. Yeah, today we can't go to the archaeological site, so we can just, looks like Nina's not here taking a walk. Yeah, she's not in this area. So yeah, that's what I was saying, like, I'm pretty sure that the people's routines are random, although it is van day, so again, it could be that on van day she does something different, but I think people walk around randomly. Like, they have, like, a few, like, different things that they do. Okay, so there's the twins. Here, there's always a few forageables that you can pick up. Of course, it's too early for Cody. We're gonna have to wait until later before we can talk to Cody. He's a sleepyhead. Just there was the turtle. But yeah, like I said, the turtle, the wild animals, they don't really do that much, so not really much to do with the turtle. Okay, let's see who's walking around. Looks like that's Vesta in the background there. And here we have Cecilia. Don't need to talk to her and make her like me even more, because I'm not going to marry Cecilia. Okay, here's a few more forageables. See, it's her off day, so she's going to like walk around outside of the archaeological site. She likes to hang out with the wild animals. She's always complaining about it's a little bit hot, and it's not comfortable inside the tent. Just hoping that the archaeological site would be a bit better. Okay, so he usually opens his shop up around 12, so we still have a couple more hours. Let me see. Oh yeah, my seeds, they should be ready soonish. I'll just eat a forageable just to stave off hunger. Oh my goodness, this is like 1 hour, 37 minutes. Gosh, they time it right down to the minute. I thought most things in this game, they were like, they went by hours, but I'm pretty sure that the cows, their milking schedule is based on the hour. So it's kind of weird that the seed maker does it to the exact minute. Oh, didn't mean to water those. Oh yeah, I guess I can. And then I can put the tomato seeds in here. I think 7 days is enough for it to... Oh, okay, so you see in the background, and now the seed maker has turned red. That means that the seeds are ready. So now we can get those seeds out, and it should be 2 each. And then the quality always stays the same quality as you put in. But yeah, quality actually doesn't really matter that much, because once you get the fertilizer maker, you could just fertilize B all the way up to S. It's just the number of times that you'll have to use the fertilizer. But yeah, right now I currently do not know like the difference between like how when you harvest the crop and then it leaves leaves behind. I don't know if that affects the quality of the soil. I'll have to experiment with that some more. So the ones on the left, they were, planted over something that was already harvested. And then the ones on the right, they were, just plain soil. So we'll see if that makes any difference. Okay, so Van is just about to open up his shop. It's a new season. I've been checking the mirror a lot, so let's see if he is going to offer anything good and new at his shop. Fingers crossed. Okay, sell some things first. So like I was saying, you can sell him the bad quality milk if you want to. Yeah, I don't know. In games, I'm always kind of like a little bit of a hoarder. I don't really like to sell everything, because then I'm worried that I'm going to need it later on. But yeah, actually a lot of the things in this game, it's like you don't really have to keep them. It's not like they're going to ask for a specific type of flour. Okay, so I saw all that to get over 6,000. Now I have over 12,000. Okay, bye. Well, it's just the summer outfit and the opposite sex outfit. Okay, I'll just go ahead and buy the outfit. I've said before in other videos, like I really like changing up my style as I play the game. Whether I play as the male character or the female character, I don't like to wear the same outfit for the entire game. I like to, mix it up. Okay, so now, you guys know up till now I've been wearing the Muku Muku outfit, but I'm going to switch it to this summer outfit. Yeah, these are the things that you can change. Some of the things you cannot change about your character once you start playing, but you can change their clothes and their hair. Okay, now I can check myself out in the mirror again. So yeah, this outfit, like, it's kind of nice. At least it's a little bit different from the regular outfit. Okay, so yeah, I'll just check myself out in the mirror a bunch of times, and in the hopes that Van will get more things. Oh snap, yesterday I missed the Starry Light Festival. Completely forgot about that. But yeah, I watched it in my other play file. I don't know. I guess I could upload the video for you guys if you wanted to see that. But yeah, I missed that festival. Oops. Okay, there's Molly. There's Rock. So yeah, don't be like me. Always be checking your calendar to see. Okay, so now let's go to buy. What can I buy from Van? Nothing. Okay, I checked in the mirror like 5 times and he ain't selling nothing new. So, myth busted, I think. I don't think that looking in the mirror makes him sell anything else. I've been checking the mirror a lot these past few days, and yeah, it didn't increase his stock at all. And then I just checked myself in the mirror there so many times, and he didn't get anything new. So, myth busted. Okay, so now Takakuta is calling me. Oh yeah, here's the scene that's always really weird. Oh no, this is the horse scene. I thought it was going to be about... So he's asking me the color of horse that I want. You can choose brown, black, or white. Personally, I think you should choose white because it's the easiest to see if he's dirty. On my other play file, I got the brown one, and it's really hard to tell like if he's dirty. I mean, I guess if you're just like, you know, you brush your horse every single day, it doesn't really matter. But if you don't brush your animals every day, then I think the white one is the best choice, because with him it's really easy to see when you need to brush him. Yeah, this is only my second play file, so actually I don't really know. I don't even really know what the black one looks like. But look at this white one, it's so cute. It's got like the blonde hair. Yeah, this one is really cute. I know some people said they don't really like the horse in this game, but I mean, I think he looks really cute. So yeah, I guess summer 3rd. Oh yeah, and this is another trick that you guys can do. If you only want to have your horse out, you can just call your horse and it'll come out even if the rest of your animals are staying in the barn. He will leave the barn on his own. But yeah, I think he's really cute. The brown one is okay, but yeah, I prefer this white one. In a third play file, I'll probably try to get the black horse to see what that one looks like. Try all the different horses. But yeah, like gameplay wise, this one it's really easy to see when it's dirty. With my brown one, like sometimes I didn't even realize that it was dirty, and like because you have to like look really closely. Okay, and we got another 5,000 from selling the cow. So now we have 2 sheep and a horse, and then the sheep is pregnant, so we'll get a 3rd sheep on the way. Okay, so you can always tell when you need to water the crop again because you'll get this blue square, and then in the blue square you can see now here like they're actively getting a bit dry, like in front of our eyes. You can see the big difference, right? But yeah, it'll have a blue square if you still need to water it, and then if you can't water it again, it will be like there'll be no blue square. But yeah, there's like 3 levels of wetness. There's like dry, really, really wet, and just like normal, or like an in-between. I think maybe it only matters like once you get to like, okay, I'm hungry again, like hybrid crops. I think some of those they'll probably have like harder requirements of how wet they're supposed to be. I know some farming sims, they have that mechanic where it's like you don't want to water them too much or too little. Okay, see, we're getting unlucky because this is also unfertilized. We want to get that fertilized egg to get more chickens, but still unfertilized. Okay, went in and out of the house to try to get a cutscene, nothing, so I'll just let my chickens go back home and let my sheep and horse go back in the barn. But yeah, like I said, let's see, 2 hearts for Cody. Probably going to end this part of the Let's Play after this day, so that way it keeps this this part, down to an hour. Might actually be a little bit over an hour. I know my last few, they were all like just under an hour. But I also remembered I didn't give him flowers yet, so this is dangerous because he's got his arms crossed. So, he's put his arms down. Let's see if I can get a flower. Please take a flower. Yep, okay. Thank you for accepting this flower, Cody. But yeah, like he'll sit there and he'll do this like squat thing, and then he'll also do this thing where he is punching the back of his house. He's like athletic and he likes to work out and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to get him to like you, you should try to find him in like the late morning or afternoon, nighttime, that type. Here's Matthew. Yeah, once you have a quest from a person, like they're gonna constantly ask you to complete it. It's kind of annoying a little bit, because then even if you just want to like talk to them, you have to select that you just want to talk to them and not complete their quest. So yeah, try to complete those quests as soon as you can, so you don't always have to see that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching another Let's Play, and I'll try to get part 6 up a little bit faster.